In this video, we'll take a look at the OPJ Examiner app. This app lets you investigate an Origin project and locate workbooks that may not have any dependencies such as analysis or graphs, and easily delete them to reduce the size of the project. Here I have a project with multiple folders, and let me first launch the app. So first thing to do is go to the Independent Books tab and click on the Find Update buttons to locate all the books that may not have any dependencies. So we see here a list. I can sort that by long name, size, etc. So I can see there is a book here with about 6 megabytes in size that has no dependencies. If you double click on an entry, it switches to that book. So I can see it's under a folder named Trial Run. There is a book here with multiple sheets and no associated graphs. So I can simply check this box and ask the app to go ahead and delete. There is a warning, so you can confirm. So now that book has been removed. Now let's go take a look at the dependent books. After switching to the tab, let me click Find Update. So this now lists all the books that have dependents, graphs that are associated with the data. So let's switch to one of them. Over here there is a book named Known Samples, and the number of dependents is shown to be 3. Let me double click. It switches to that folder. You can see the book there, but I don't immediately see what are the associations. So with that book active, I can now go to Dependents browser and click the check button, and this tab will then display what are the dependents. So it clearly shows here there is a sheet 1 and 2 other sheets which were a result of linear regression, and there are 3 graphs. There is a graph 1, you can see a preview, and there's a fit line and a residual. These happen to be embedded images in the report sheet, which is why there is no preview, but they are right here in this book. But how about graph 1? I don't see it in the folder. I see the preview. I can simply double click on the preview, and that will jump to the folder location where that graph is actually located. So in other words, the book and the graph can be in different subfolders in Project Explorer, and this app lets you find the appropriate graph and navigate there. Let's go back to the independent books to take a look at one other sheet. I have a book called Sunspot here, and under the operations column it lists 1. So let's see what that means. So let me double click to switch to that book, and you can see here in this book there are no graphs or any other analysis performed, but I have a column operation. I have used a smoothing function to smooth the data. So this lets you decide which books have operations and which are completely free of any calculations or graphs, so you can quickly navigate, find books, and delete the ones you do not want. Please give this app a try with your projects, and as always we request that you come back to our web page and provide comments. We look for your comments to make improvements to apps. Thank you for watching.